Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Just double checking that I'm live here. So give me one moment. Running late this morning. So let me put that out there. Excuse me. Running late this morning. That's not horrible. Good deal. All right. We are so tired this morning. How are we doing this morning? What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. All right. We're super duper late this morning. Thanks for the like on that stream. I appreciate you. Alright, we're looking at the daily and we're seeing, gotta get my data box up, yeah. So we have a high here, 422.50, 25. So we did not hit the high yet. So 9:22 Eastern Standard Time. Good deal. Yes, sir. We've got 124,000 contracts. That's cool. Good morning. I am sleepy this morning. Alright. So that was that little news link. I wanted to check news real quick and just double check. Woo! What am I trying to do? News. Sorry about that. So it's still to be released. Man, so that's my time mode. So 9:45. Ooh, I really thought that was this morning, like earlier this morning. So like 7:45 my time. Oh well, I ain't mad about it, babe. It should be okay. Should be an interesting day. How we doing? Thanks for liking the live. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. Comment on there. Let me know how we're doing this morning. I know I am sleepy. It's Thursday. There's been a lot of staying up late. Waiting on my coffee. That probably hadn't even started yet. Trying to get it to fucking go. cannot wait for my coffee. Good morning. Woo. Somebody's turning on a dime. Look at that over. Oh, I'm so tired. Over after open is what I'm trying to say. We almost hit the new or the old all-time high, the previous high. That high is 425. Yeah. Anything's possible, y'all. Huh. I am just thankful that I got to, or I'm going to get to see this news release this morning, y'all. This news release is going to be intense. It just seems like all week that they've been trying to build that suspension, right? So another week of Monday just being a fast trade up, make the high of the week. Tuesday down, Wednesday try to attempt at the end of the session, and nearly the beginning of today to make another high. It's tempting, but nothing has to happen right then and there, you know. So, oh, I need music. Oh, I need music. Okay. I'm tapping YouTube. Get some music going this morning. I also wanted to try something today. But first, good morning. How you doing? We're getting set up. I'm trying to find some music for me to keep myself entertained this morning. Royalty free. Oh. Lord, how in the fuck he got 500 people in his live? I never know. Okay, where's my royalty free, man? See if this is any good. Yeah. Check the levels are good. That's what's up. Alright, 1 minute until open. Oh no, 10 seconds. What good timing, Cody. Let's see how she opens. All I know is that my coffee pot is pissing me off this morning. See, I didn't give it to you real quick. It fall to the floor. Okay. 7:24 midnight. Okay, last night's midnight. And then we have the 30. Oh, what? How you stop it from doing all that jumpy bullshit? Because that wears it. Oh, that's gonna piss me off right there. You've got to zoom in, go to that 831 candle to label 830 open. Template load, and we'll find that 830 template. Okay, and then zoom back. Okay, so we did a quick jump down, back tapping into both midnight and 830. Yep. Well, I'm on the 1 minute already. Too early. Okay, what the fuck is happening with this music? Is it just things hitting things randomly? Can y'all even hear the music? Can you hear it? Is it obnoxious? Is there anything going on? All I heard was clap, boom. Okay, there we go. Good morning. How we doing? Leave a comment in the chat. See how we're doing. Yay. That's awesome. Since last night. I just recently started, like, my first post on this bad boy was 724. And I've already got 152 followers on my TikTok. So proud of that. Yes. Like, absolutely proud of the fact that just in a short little bit of time I have been able to increase my reach on TikTok that quick. I love it. Alright, did my coffee ever make, man? I need to go check. I don't think so. She playing with me. I just shook it. I don't know. I put water in this bad boy. I ain't coming over there until I get my coffee. I'm sorry, y'all. It ain't happening. No, I never tried what I want to do. My phone. My coffee just decided to start pouring. How rude. My goodness, this coffee is crazy. Long now. Oh, goodness. Alright, 12 hours later. We got my fucking coffee done. Jeez Louise. How we doing? Anybody there? Hello? Hello? Is there anybody up on this live stream coming to watch me? It's hot. But what I needed is what the doctor ordered. I love when my mouse gets stuck. Bruh. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna check out something real quick. It is a beautiful Theory Thursday, y'all. Theory Thursday. Got 3 minutes, well, 2.5, less than 2.5 minutes until we have a news release. What? Ain't no way. Okay. See, it'd be tripping. My charts would be tripping. See what I was trying to do? It don't allow it, y'all. We're gonna try something out here again. There's the news again. We are 30 seconds away. Who's rolling the dice? Who's rolling the dice? Oh my goodness. I was just in. Didn't realize I was zoomed over. This is PMI madness, y'all. Let's see how many contracts is on it. 250. Kind of wanted to see it be an explosion. We're just waking up this morning, y'all. It was a early morning. As far as me staying awake, yeah, very early morning, y'all. Got about 2 hours sleep this morning. Stayed up thinking about how I wanted to post more. Get more content out, you know. That was boring, though, so I'm gonna entertain myself. So if that's all right, then, you know, I had this on dark mode. Really? Oh, am I not loaded? Yeah, I'm loaded. Profile. Look at this, y'all. Posted this last night, and I'm just so proud of
People
it.
out there that are just working harder than everybody else, and they're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
And that's their grind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there's people out there that
But
are
I missed
just working
the
harder
S
than
after the T.
everybody else.
But
and they're
if you
gonna
can
keep doing
tell,
it.
Yeah.
And that's their grind.
this is my channel validation
There's
for
people
my
out there that
YouTube.
are just
Posted on the
working
TikTok.
harder than everybody
We've got
else,
episode
and
3
they're gonna keep doing it.
posted
Yeah.
That's their
live
grind.
on my
You
channel.
know, there's
in the
people out there that are
playlist.
just working.
How do you set
harder
up a
than
Ninja Trader? But
everybody
guess,
else,
look at this.
and they're
Look.
gonna keep
Oh,
doing
my
Yeah.
camera
it.
is
That's
off.
their grind. You know, and
I am
there's
proud
people
of
out
the
there
fact
that are
that right
just
there,
working harder
Flowbot
than
said, "Nice
everybody
job,
else,
Cody.
and they're
Nice
gonna keep doing
job."
it.
Yeah.
And that's their grind. You know, and There's people out there that
Their
are just
episode is the
working
easiest
harder
as far as
than
setting up your
everybody
NinjaTrader, y'all.
else.
Putting in Replicanto, trade copier, easiest thing. But was the most annoying thing. Every time I turn on my laptop and then open up NinjaTrader, I'd get this horrible noise. And yeah, they validated me. I'm very proud of that. And yeah, I'm loving this growth right here. This was my first.
Remember, this is not just a story.
Not only does if you follow me, I guess. Okay. Well,
Remember,
there's that.
this is not
What I
just
wanted to do was figure out how to go live from here. That's what I want to do. But who knows? Yeah. Ain't no way. Ain't no way to do it. So, anyway, check it out. I'm on a madness streak of following everybody. Trying to grow the channel, y'all. Wow. Right back to the open price. I'm going to go to a 5. Let's check out the 5, y'all. Excuse me. So, it's been that range last night. And 8:30 open. I need to label that. Then you've got to go back and do this. Cool. Got that open of 5. It is already 8:50, y'all. 9:50, so we're inside of a macro. That was quick. It's gonna want to rebalance some of this 5 minute. I wanted to label that high and drag it out, but I'm not gonna do that. But we can pull the music back up and my camera. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. research this morning. Yeah, the way I'm wanting to go live on TikTok is not this way. Good deal. Alright, about to put my phone down and I gotta dig into these charts. Well, I'd say the 5-minute rebalanced. Oh, I'm tired, y'all. I ain't giving a fuss about this market right now. I think eventually I'll get up. It's already been 40 minutes of being on here, y'all. Okay, crazy days. I went down the wrong path, y'all. Made my body warm as shit. First presented the value graph. I love doing that every time I type it in. You gotta sing it. 60 down to 33. I'm noting that this session has not done anything, y'all. Not very exciting. Not very excitable. Eventually I will be taking some trades. I've just had a lot of emotional impact in my life recently, and so it's been really difficult to gauge what I want to see versus what I want to gain. You know what I mean? That's a hard one to understand when you're not into trading, but yeah, it's been a rough couple weeks, not necessarily for trading, because I've been away from the markets a little bit, but I'm especially trying to just set up a laptop, creating this YouTube channel. It's been a struggle to stay and maintain that focus in your brain with drama going on outside. And so, yeah, it's Thursday. I haven't taken a trade since. I haven't taken a live trade since not last Thursday, but Thursday before that. So it's been 2 weeks, and that was a loss. That's how I was able to get my 50K. I just realized I'm not even connected to my... This is going to be the next account that I lose. Just put that out there. Headache that won't quite you know, keeping up with the Joneses as far as editing videos. I think that's what I'll do before I start diving into some ICT theories on this Theory Thursday. So we're going to go ahead and we may post some content live from the Tiki-Taki. We're gonna hit our live to work, baby. Okay, let's see. Upload. Okay, you'll get to see how I be doing this. Number one, if you ain't using AI, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, let's see. Gonna look for. So if you're just now joining us, I am posting content. Let me quickly pause this because we're about to listen to, what's this? Huh. Because we are about to post some shorts, I do believe.
And I want to check out this line and make it purple. That's my favorite color. Axe and Jacks. And all charts. Now, you see, since we have it expanded and so big here, and see it even translates to the daily. I got confused thinking it didn't.
Volume.
Anyway, let's zoom over and zoom out. That's
this volume.
Okay. Now, let's move on to the new tool. The ray. I don't use it. So let's just have fun. Let's say we go from this low to this low. What's it do? Nothing. Cool. What's this? Extended line? Yeah, no, so I like this one to actually drop official all-time high. Oh, wait, what?
Okay, this is episode 5. Episode 5. This is the one I'm working on, right, y'all? I'm gonna just big it, make it, expand it, make it bigger. I don't know. My charting workflow. Okay, I'm gonna get this out of my grill. I don't think I need it. Here's how I my goodness. Set up my charting where I walk viewers through my charting workflow, tools, templates, and lifesavers, and time Save as. You know, it's so difficult to stay positive. Even when you're just sitting here, it'll come up, pop into your brain. And that's not good for trading, babe. I have got to snap out of it and realize that, and this is for myself, babe, and realize that how do I say that? And my happiness, I shouldn't feel guilty about my happiness. All I'm trying to say. Okay, through my charting workflow, tools, templates, and time savers. My charts. My flow. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you're tired of messy charts and mystery setups, this one's for you. Boop. Alright, let's
And I want to check out this line and make it purple. That's my favorite color. Axe and stretch. And all charts. Now, you see, since we have it expanded so big, you can see it even translates to the daily. I got confused. Anyway.
I really did.
Zoom out. That's good. Okay. Now, let's move on to the new tool. The ray. I don't use it. But let's just have fun. Let's say we go from this low to this low. What's it do? Nothing. Cool. What's this? Extended line? Yeah, no. So I like this one to actually drop the official all-time high. Oh, wait, what? Is this extended line? I don't ever use this one. Never mind. Next, horizontal line. That's what I'm looking at. I'm going to put the all-time high as red because it's probably going to be enough. I'm going to put lines through it because price is going to go through again. Probably. It's more dancey.
Yeah, let's get some hashtags on here.
Next.
Where did I go? I don't know where she'd be going. Only alone. There we go. TikTok trading. Yeah, maybe. Yep. Not doing shorts. Not doing trading community. Even though I'm wanting to build a community as far as like people watching me and seeing the value that I bring, but we ain't trying to be no Discord. No Discord here, baby. I ain't got time for that. Shit, I barely got time to come up on this live. Okay, trading talk. Yeah, I'll be talking, man. Alright, man. Man, this period or comma, wearing it out. Okay, trading tips. Yep, 100. What did I do? What did I do? What is that? Y'all, I am not tech savvy. It's crazy that, okay, that's not a hashtag. I don't guess. It's out of here. Trading setup. Yeah. That's what I walk through in all my videos, is me setting up my new laptop. Okay, ChartLife. ChartLife is a thing. 1,300 posts, that's it? That's, kind of sad. Creator Life, we. TradingWorkflow, that's good. Trading templates? No. I mean, I guess so. I'll break it down. Trading tools. Yes, I do break down some trading tools. How many posts? 9,200. Okay. ICTTrader. ICT in the house. ICT in the house. I miss him. He needs to. His family needs to let him come back to us. Okay. This is. Woohoo. I mean. Oh. There's a lot going on there. Now I know yo ass has a tag. Are we? Okay. Anyway, my favorite tag, SoloTrader. Man, I'm in here by myself every day for over a year, doing futures anyway. ChartWorkflow. Setup series. Yes. Okay, where's a super silly fun land? Super silly fun land, man. Okay. I guess we're ready to upload or post. Alright, getting some content out there. Let's see. It's not bad. I ain't mad about that. Ain't mad at all. Alright, it's 10:17 Eastern Standard Time. Let me get out of that. Return back into the first presented for value gap. Previous day's high. From the first presented fair value gap. Okay, so something that we do have that I have not labeled yet is our defined trading range of 930 to 10. So it looks like this low to this high is the trading range. So right there in the middle of yesterday's Monday's first presented fair value gap. This is today's, or yesterday's. I mean, no. Oh, I need to put my music back on. That's so loud. Barb. Oh, Lord. I didn't realize I had accounts attached. We're gonna go ahead and go to 31. That's a good trade. So it develops this trading range from the high to the low of 9 to 10. This is the lowest low, this is the highest high. Drop a fib on that, find 50%. Where is the first presented fair value gap? Today, for Cody James Hudnall, my first presented fair value gap that I'm interpreting from the market is right, that's easy, here, that 945 candle, right at the news release. So, and you say, why is it this one? Well, it's right there at mean threshold of the 9:30 to 10 a.m. range. Okay. And there's nothing really happening here. There's a little inefficiency here, but that's all just to manipulate to this low. And it quickly ran against that position of shorts to take out the high over here. Look at this trash. I want you to look at this. Why would it go down? What am I doing wrong with that? Is it shift control? What does that shit do? Whatever. Okay. Okay. Gotta get some more coffee, y'all. Anything happening over here? Not a damn thing. shiny blue. I've learned that with this Q you have to sit there and watch it, and it makes it nervous. So it's like, I don't want to brew any coffee. Well, baby, you about to. You didn't realize what household you done joined. Oh, Lord. I'm back. There we go. Camera picked me up. He said, oh, you dark, baby. You dark this morning. Darkness. Alright, it's about 10:30. Quite boring stuff going on here. I really, let's be honest, thought that this was going to be more, but what happens at a news release? Manipulation, babe. So we got manipulation, and then distribution. Distribution came in. So you distribute, you reaccumulate long positions. There's no reaccumulation going on right here yet. We could be breaking in to a little bit of Model 22, right? But I wouldn't trust that. We're at an old high. Oh, that is not an old high. We're at Tuesday's 8:30 open. What you want to see whenever you see a change in the state of delivery and all of that, you want to see a big plethora candle. Now 10, what is that, 18 probably? That is a good big beefy candle with a good beefy inefficiency, but I don't know if I'd be trusting him. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Boom. Do, 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 do. So that was a 10-10 swing low. Make a lower low against the opening range low with a displacement leg to get to this low. I like that. This close is 356.50. Open is 356 1/4. There's a volume imbalance in there. You know, today's the beautiful Theory Thursday. So what I'm really wanting to do with this day, Theory Thursday, is to kind of break down the basic concepts of ICT. Mostly for beginners. I'm not looking to break down every single concept of ICT, because that's not what we're here for. That's not what you should be here for. And that's a hard pill to swallow, is that you're not going to learn everything in one sitting, for damn sure. I'm only going to do one more in a fish on here. So this one, double click, put a P, and we're going to see what happens here. This high is 334, and this low is what? 334. Power high right here. Still hasn't taken this. High. We worked down to mean threshold, passed it, returned back into it, showed displacement, tried to touch it again, failed. Well, bam. It's a pretty decent trade, y'all. This morning, I just... Oh, my back hurts. My back, it hurts really bad. I think I have a massage gun. Yeah. Shield off. 6%. Oh, yeah. Get all that stress away. You gotta love it. Working out this headache, this mountain. Last rectangle. We gonna get this right, y'all. You gonna make me feel better. Here we are live. An hour and 16 minutes and 42 seconds. We ain't got but two likes on our stream here. We need to add that up, bump it up. I said bump it up, don't you know? Pump it up, you gotta pump it up, don't you know? So you see right there, I didn't take that. Not right there. Yet. It's always a yet involved in that statement. Okay. What is a already starting strong. FVG. What is a fair value gap? Well, a fair value gap is something like this. Let me try and zoom in a little bit more. There it is. It took that high inside of a fair value gap. This candle right here. This is the inefficiency. It's inefficient because there's no buying taking place there. It's a beefy down closed candle, right? With a beefy down closed candle, we call those sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So with this down closed candle, it's a SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. And what that is there were no buyers coming into the market until right now. See how the current candle and the previous are inside this box. This area right here. It's inside of this drop down. And in the process of creating its own inefficiency. Right? So we're going to get an example pretty quick here, which I love, of the opposite of a SIBI right there, folks. Doesn't get better than that. Right there is your BISI. So if a SIBI is a sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, flip that, put it down, flip it and reverse it. Missy Elliott says this is a buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Now, here's the difference from this to this. This candle created said imbalance to displace into and this is just a minute, into a larger buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency from yesterday. Okay, and so the market was showing willingness to want to try and tap down into that and I don't want to say reclaim, rebalance, yes, to rebalance the later inefficiency, the previous inefficiency. And then this guy over here is different because it technically rebalanced this. Now, it came up and made a higher high here. Huh. So I'm looking for a swing low to be broken. that happens right here. Did this candle, let me right click to bring to the front. Did this candle create an inefficiency? Yeah, it's right here, babe. So this is a buy side imbalance. We return back into it. The bodies respect that midway point, and it has an opportunity to advance and offer buy side delivery. So, fair value gaps is with what is fair. Sell side was offered, buy side, there's no wicks, there's no coverage in that area. So it immediately tells your brain, your brain of brains, that this is in a hurry to get somewhere, to go down. Okay, if it doesn't have any overlapping candles right here, it's ready to go down, especially if it hasn't taken a previous low. Right, but you have a previous low here that didn't. It comes up, touches the low end of that first presented fair value gap. Just perfect. This candle's high comes in at 365. And this high is 365. So it gave you to the exact point of what I had labeled as first presented fair value gap. Okay. So this is how I apply my fair value gaps and then label which one is it, which one's more important and has more value. Well, I'm going to tell you, first presented is a gold mine. I just said that. I mean, you want to have a gold mine. But gold mine, man, gold mine. And this, I'm going to extend it out just so that I can see where price is now in relation to this range and see how we're not really changing the character. And it's not in a hurry. Oh, wait a minute. What I'd love to see is it tap down into that previous buy side imbalance just a little bit, taking out the previous candle's high, but not going much lower than this blue line. Coming just down to here, and then ramping up for these, and touching back into main threshold. Where are we at with that value? About 365. Yeah, we're about 10 points away. There's that 10-point banger. Alright, so we covered civvies, bissies, and first presented fair value gap, which first presented could be both of these. It's just a depiction, I guess, of a range from 9:30 open to 10 a.m. close. What was the lowest low and the highest high between that? Drop a fib on it. You can put an extension on it. That's what I did. So that I can see, oh, where are we reaching for? Right now we have engineered liquidity at these relative equal lows right down here. And a standard deviation of the opening range. So this is where I call a rock and a hard place. I see where it's going to want to short term. I see this flat bottom created right here. It's going to want to fill that sucker in. if it's good, it's probably going to want to break these. Ooh, I probably shouldn't say that. It should want to come up here and fill in that inefficiency, which is old highs, right? Previous swing high. And it's holding, man. There we go. Taking that previous high, failed to take a low, right? Can pump up here, tap into this first presented from today. Okay. My double edge of going back and forth from wanting to watch the market to trying to answer some questions or break down some theories here. Next up, I feel like we're good on fair value gaps. I might revisit here in a minute. Liquidity void. Liquidity void. What is a void of liquidity? Well, I'm glad you asked. So I'm going to go down to a daily. Oh, baby, that is not down. That is up to a daily. I have a void. Oh, I took it off. I'm going to sit here and type in where is and of course where's the liquidity void in this? Less than 10 seconds away from the first hour and a half of our live stream. This is our 4th live stream, y'all, and I'm so proud of what we're doing here. So I'll go ahead and find where is the liquidity void on the daily. Right there, right there. It is everywhere on that daily, which is hashtag crazy. We're gonna go from this previous to this candle's lowest point. Extend that sucker out. Let's go. Let's put in a 9. Whatever. It's gonna be a while until we get back that far low. We're at 23,000. That's 20,000. That would be 3,000 points. That's a huge drop. Like you don't even see that blue box. There it is. Right? We're not aiming for that right now. I'll tell you what, boy. That ain't happening today. If it does, we in trouble. But we're labeling these, or yeah, I guess I'll keep these on here. Liquidity voids. What is a liquidity void? Go ahead and put on here again 9, just to have that stacked. Okay. Now, the liquidity void basically is just where price hasn't. This is an open space. I mean, yeah, we've filled in over here, but this is on the reaccumulation, right? And it was quick and in a hurry to leave this area. that's a cue into what's going on into the market, that we're in bullish territory. We changed the character, created an inefficiency, a big old inefficiency. This close is what? 60.50. This open is 69. Yep. Big old inefficiency. Now, with a volume imbalance like this and liquidity void, it's a combo. You're going to go to the opening price of this candle because it's a down close. If it was an up close, which it doesn't matter, but because this is a down close candle, you're going to go from the opening price. Do you see? Zoom in here. So we're going from the opening price, not the candle's low or the candle's close, the opening price, okay? And then same here, you're going to want to go to the opening price of this candle. Why? You can't tell whenever you're zoomed in, but there's a volume imbalance right there. You always include a volume imbalance, which, what is a volume imbalance? Well, this is a volume imbalance right here. And on top of that, you have a void. This is a huge key up in your noggin of, hey, prices, it's ramping. You had coming out of the news of tariffs and whatnot, right? And a huge drop to take out the lows of the year, make a lower low of the year. Where are we at here? And this previous swing low. That's what's up. Okay. So, I love that is right here with two examples. You see the volume imbalance and oh, I went to the wrong. How did I do that? This candle, babe. And remember, we zoomed in. This, and you can do it easier versus zooming in. You can hold your mouse over that position and look over here to the data box, which I think you can see. Yeah. So you would look for this candle's close, 60, 50, and I just shorten it and condense over here, because I don't have to remember all the way over 21,160.50. Like, girl, we're 2,000 points away from that right now. So what I'm going to do is just hover over it and see, okay, is that close, or is this open price the same, lower, or higher? Well, 69.25. It's higher, so that means that void, or that volume imbalance is there. So you've got to label it. Okay. So that's a pretty big old moment right there. Sorry, realized I didn't have my camera on again. Okay, I'm gonna label this guy. This is gonna be I don't even know what I want to call it. VI and Bissy. What'd you call me? A Bissy, man. That is a Bissy move. Okay, the 12th of May, so 5/12 is what I'm going to label that date-wise. That was a long time ago. That was the last contract, so I'm going to put it on all just to like have it down there and a reminder of this big bad boy. Oh, I didn't extend it to the right. We're going to go back. We're in September land already. Ooh, I like that. Look at these bodies. Okay. Then you see this black box. What is the black box, Cody? Why do you have a fucking black box on here? Well, it's a higher time frame narrative. This is a daily chart. Let's break it down to a monthly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. you got to make sure you're on top of your higher time frames, man, especially whenever you're in such a bullish territory. Look at that. Is this chart busy? Let me look. It's getting busy up here at these old all-time highs, and the openings and closings of New York 8:30 and New York midnight. I labeled those bad suckers right there. Your best buying opportunities is below those prices. Your best selling opportunities are above that price. Okay, and that's why I like to label my midnight range and my 8:30 range as purple. And the only separation between the two is the line and how I stylize the line. In my brain, I will remember that the solid line is 8:30. I want a solid start to my day, so I'm going to put a solid line. A solid line to remind myself, oh yeah, that's what that is. Okay, so it's not too busy. Then we have this monthly buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. I put that as black because, number one, monthlies that have big inefficiencies like that, that's, number one, amazing. That's amazing. That's good. You want to have some inefficiencies on a higher time frame because that's a narrative of saying, she's going somewhere. Because 9 times out of 10, what's going to happen? The market's going to still stay stagnant, especially in the summer, which is crazy. But if you look back and refer to what happened this time last year, what happened last year? In July, we got from around the end of May of last 2024, what was a constant reaction to the marketplace? What kept on happening? Higher highs, higher highs. Then we hit a wall. Crypto did the same. Towards the end of July, we hit that high. So I'm just saying that it's the end of the month, nearing the end of the quarter. The NQ contract, that September, we're in like the midway, a little past the midway point, right? And so bullshittery can happen. And yeah, I think that's what we're getting prepped for. There's such a huge imbalance right here. It's hard for my brain to think that a monthly is going to want to keep that open. Okay. I'm going to break down the weekly, or look at the weekly. I might not break it down. So what I like to watch for is labeling the monthly. That's the highest. Well, it's not the highest time frame. You can have a 3-year candle if you wanted. That's a lot of data, but and kind of almost pointless. You can guide. I want to kind of do it. You can find what's happening a lot on something like that. Looking at a yearly candle, it's actually fun to do, but we're not going to go that high. Nah, we've been on this live for 1 hour 40 minutes. We don't need to do all that. Okay, let's go back to the daily. What I was saying is that I do like to start with the monthly, then find that inefficiency, and then go to a weekly and see where it lines up. And what I could do is move this box to this high and this low, unless 751.50 open 751 and a quarter. So no volume imbalance, right? So that's where this lesson's coming in handy. Now here we had a volume imbalance, but on the monthly or whatever it was, here we did not get that same thing. So we would take it from this candle's low to this candle's high. I'm not going to do that because it's close proximity and within that confine. Like this low is holding at 584.75, like that hadn't been returned to, versus this high was run through. This low doesn't want to go. If it's going to run highs and not lows, we're building into low resistance liquidity run for higher highs, and that's what happened here. Okay, I'm gonna go back down to the daily. Okay, so we are above first presented today. Ooh. Ooh. Gonna go check out the 15-minute. So those relative equal highs and the all-time high. These are the key turning point, or draws, I guess is what I'd call it. The key draws on liquidity. And so we're looking at a 15-minute candle here, or chart. That's a bunch of candles, of 15-minute candles. Yeah. So we'll check out that 5-minute next. I wanted to see where we time was 10:02. So we just opened up. We left this open here inside of this previous Bessie. And that's Tuesday's first presented fair value gap. Okay, yeah. Let's see this. What does it say? 425. Nearly 50 points. We're about 45, 44, 43 points away. Alright, it is 11 o'clock already, y'all. It's crazy how quick lives go. It's crazy how quick time be flying. Now, what's intense, what is real intense, well, that's a dramatic music shift. What he's intense is yesterday's candle closure to today's open closure. To today's open candle, there's a huge, I'm calling huge volume imbalance today. So we had that big push up at the market on close yesterday, or right before, I guess. I hadn't really looked at it. To today's open, there's a huge void, and I'm looking right here at this daily. This orange box doesn't necessarily represent that VI, but it does represent that push up on a 15-minute from that MOC, market on close. So, that's a combo of PD arrays right there. So we could see a new high today. But the gag of all gags is not actually going up there. So that's why you have to remove your ego from thinking, it has to make a higher high. It has to, right? No, it doesn't have to do anything. It could stay right where it is and hold in between Tuesday's openings to today's openings and just hunker around last night, or the midnight open to 8:30 open, right? It doesn't have to do nothing. But it looks as if it is wanting to make that run on open, 8:30, 9:30 open today. That's what it's wanting to do, it looks like. See, my face is crunched like this because it's going to take that, I'm looking at the 1 minute, it's going to take that previous swing high and then just, it's not going to leave that flat right there. I mean, look at that, that's ugly as fuck. And if it doesn't hit that high and then goes, I'm going to be, what the fuck? It is a PMI day. I didn't send you no message. Okay, there you go. It did it. Now, what's gonna happen, Captain? Why am I so... Okay. Came back to that mean threshold, working in the upper quad and above optimal trade entry if it was wanting to short, right? So that's probably not going to happen, y'all. So we'll look at this inversion. See the close price of this candle, 79. Damn it, 79 and a quarter, and this open is 79. Guess what that means? What does that mean? There's a volume imbalance. So you've got to do what? Go to this candle's opening price, which I can't tell if I'm on it or not. We're going to zoom in. Yep. Good job, Cody. Okay, we're seeing if this is wanting to have inversion characteristics right over here. The way it's up there makes me even more bullish, to be honest, just because it's like it should want to have it should, in a perfect world, right? We always want what? Low resistance liquidity runs. And at the moment, you're getting a return back into the previous high, the opening high, after taking the opening low. That is called what? I mean, yeah, it's high resistance liquidity, but I label that whenever this high is created and formed and this low, run on that low, come back up to the high, then a direct low. Babe, that is called, give me 1 second. That is called, I can't think of the word. I need to type this out. That way I'll remember it. Oop. Oh my gosh, why can't my brain just work this morning? When you see overlapping price, seek and destroy. That took too long. It's called Seek and Destroy, man. Alright, it's 11:10. So, whenever I see Seek and Destroy, I'm like, it offers good setups within the context, but it's less likely for it to fully pan out afterwards, because it's already done the damage, right? It's already taken the previous high, taken the previous low, and then it's ramping up to take out the high again, but that's like the gag of all gags. It doesn't have to. And what most novice traders are hard pressed to find that it's not going to make a higher high, right? So there's that. So this is like an example of you got to give what the market, or respond to what the market's giving you. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna go ahead and scoot up. I'm getting cold. My AC is on. Woo. Got my new. I'm gonna tell y'all what, my head is hurting. Alright, let's see what's going on. It's like a rolling the dice, 50-50, y'all. Sometimes. Most of the time. So, that's Seek and Destroy climb at. Looking at the 930 high. I'm going to go ahead and remove the extend right, because that's wearing it out, man. Wearing it out. Too much going on over here. What else can we remove? I like this sell-off here because it's like the last leg that immediately got rebalanced. Well, I say immediately. That is not immediate. We're saying 10:10 to 10:30, 10:40-ish. That's a 30-minute window, but that's pretty quick to when you want it to continue to fall, right? We want it to crumble, but it didn't do that. It quickly overlaps and fills in the inefficiencies. So, in other words, that is efficient. Now, this range is a balanced price range. BPR. So many little things that pop up. You can think like I wanted to only talk about fair value gaps, voided, liquidity voids, and volume imbalances. And then my brain of brains sees the other PD array, and then I bring it up like this, could be a potential inversion fair value gap. I didn't think about putting in inversion fair value gap, but here it is. And then yeah. The ADHD brain, man. I'm gonna go back to my Z's and get you off of there. Okay. I ain't mad about it. Y'all, look at this. I posted a video while on this live, and it's got 88 views. I love it. I love it. Yeah, if you see, if you're on here, if you're seeing this, check out my TikTok. It's pretty good. Just now setting up, y'all. This is brand new. But I don't want to X out of that box, but guess I'm gonna have to. How do I go to my? Oh, I'm on studio. I don't think I can. Y'all shouldn't be seeing all this. But whatever, I am not mad about that. I love that. 9:17, it's 10:17, so in an hour, it's gotten 88 views. Okay. Yay! We've got 69 likes. 164 followers, man. How many followers have we got? Where are we at? 50 views. I want, where's my followers? That's what I'm wanting to try, guys. Followers right there. 38 new followers. That's good. Look at this thing. This line, we want to keep it going up, right? Okay, we're good now with there. So, okay, so ES girl done made a new high. So you may be wondering, why don't you mess with ES and YM, because that's too much for my brain to process. The only thing I use for ES and YM is confluences and the averages of it all, right? That's the only real reason I like to keep my eye on that or those two assets down here. But oh, you can't even see it in my screen. My webcam's in the way. This down here. Where are we at? This down here. Right. Okay, so we chilling. Back at the 8:30 opening price from today. I was saying this earlier. Where are the best buys? Not in your area. Where's the best buy on this chart? Usually, not all the time. You know, past performance is not indicative of future results. Okay. So, there's that. I'm gonna go back to my tiki-taki. I want to see my profile. Go to my profile. So, if you're seeing this, watching this, go follow my TikTok. We just posted a new video tonight, or this morning, while on live, just over an hour ago. And she's got 89 views already. No engagements though. We don't like that. We don't like that. Guess who's gonna engage? Girl, you better engage in your own videos. If you're trying to go somewhere, engage on your videos.
There's people out there that are just working harder
And
than ever.
my channel validation post from TikTok. But it's all kinds of blurry, but you see right there, flow pots. That's Replicanto, guys. Replicanto was in the comments of my episode 3, how to set up, or well, Replicanto set up after the sync storm. What does that even mean? What does that mean? After the sync storm? What's a sync storm? Well, you'd have to go to my series, my NinjaTrader setup series, and it'll tell you way more information there. Right? Okay. So we are doing it, y'all. Today my goal is to get to that 250. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Okay. I'm gonna bring it back to the charts, and I want to look at what else I wanted to cover over here. I have notes for myself. Come on, get out of my way. There you are. Okay, we've talked about fair value gaps, liquidity voids, volume imbalances, mean threshold, ranges, and things like that. I've touched on, but I'll go back to it. And opening ranges, so like that 9:30 to 10 a.m. opening range, 12 to 12:30 midnight range. So these are things that I use to kind of guide my brain to what is the actual market vibe today. Well, this was the first 30-minute range that I'm grading. We haven't taken that high, but we're working towards it, and we have taken the low, creating relative equal lows, changing character, and now we're up here, back into the high of the opening range. Okay. Now, three key areas: the high, the mean threshold, and the low. When one is hit, you can expect the other. Number one. Once it gets to that position, does it stay there? No. It didn't stay there. It displaced from that point. So whenever you get a return back into here, and it's the first percent of fair value gap, it's probably going to go make another high. And that's what the market structure is showing. Higher highs, higher lows. There's no lower low here yet. So that's telling you right off the bat, it's checking some boxes of going, finding that model 22 down here, keying up on a entry into that inefficiency, waiting for it to prove, number one, that it's not going to go below consequent encroachment of this inefficiency. So the closure's up here and then immediately traded up higher, but failed to take out this old high. I'm still holding off for a higher high, especially I was going to say, especially if YM is being a redheaded stepchild. Averages are averaging, right? 2 minutes until 4 minutes, I guess. What does it say? 3 minutes until my ringing bell. So, alright. Okay, so the range, I mean, that's basically what I'm looking for there. And then dirty 30s I put on here. And I wanted to explain that to me, dirty 30, we're coming into a dirty 30. So a dirty 30 in my eyes is every 30-minute close or open, right? And you can use this little drawing tool to find what those moments are. So you have a 9:30 and a 10:30 right there. Why are those points significant? Well, because that's whenever participants come into the marketplace, number one, in that area. It's the opening of New York. And typically where a key reversal reveals itself. So here, it shows it before 10:30, right? We have that 10-10 swing low, and then a work away from that position. Model 22, all I'm going to say. Then we come up into time, right here, walking along the road, time, bam, we hit that wall. Right here is that opportunity to look back and say, okay, what have we done? What have we done here? Well, we've displaced with a big, beefy candle. We've returned back into it, respecting consequent encroachment. And you get that expansion where it rebalances an imbalance, making a higher high. You do not want to see an intermediate term high that rebalances an imbalance, make a higher high to the right. That happened. What happened after that? Displacement to the upside, right? And higher highs and higher lows. Until that says, okay, you know, we're ready to reverse. You hold on to what you got on. Hold on to what you got on. And wait for that engagement to happen. So we're how many seconds away? I can't see. My computer screen is just in the way. Okay, so we may get an example of a dirty 30 where it just rips. down to the what was that? Midnight open. Closing bodies inside of that blue box, that blue shaded box from the open. What I was looking for as an inversion, potential inversion. Okay, so why is she acting slow? I'll tell y'all what, I moved into an RV park here in East Texas, and where I have my Starlink, which is just satellite internet, right? It's like, I mean, I love where I'm at. Oh my gosh, I'm right at a lake. A lake, I'm not going to say what lake. Beautiful views and lots of trees. That's a hint, I guess. And trying to get internet from satellite with a bunch of trees around. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell you what, my first week of moving in here into this area, oh, it was so frustrating, and that's what made me go buy a new laptop and even create this series, because I knew it was gonna be bullshit to try and set up a new laptop. They don't tell you this shit whenever you're learning to trade. Even though I've done this over a couple years, they don't tell you. You get your laptop set up just how you want it, right? And then my little 16 gigabyte sitting over there wants to be slow with slow internet. I said, no, we're gonna go and buy we're tripling our bandwidth or whatever it's called. I'm not a technology guy. Go in to set up. Gone. Everything ain't working. So it's been interesting. Okay. Good talk. Alright. It's 11:32. The charts are coming off. We ain't fucking trading today. Which is alright. No money equals no loss. Right? No trade, no venture, nothing gained. I'd rather keep it safe and maintain and find something that I know. Like, yep, easy cash pay. Check me out. Write my check for me. I'll sign the front. I'll sign the back if you sign the front of that check. That's what I say. Okay. Getting off the charts. I can already see myself making some mistakes here. Cancel, wait. Let me see back over here. We did dirty 30s. I kind of talked about it. Model 22 brought itself up a couple times today. Alright. Yeah, we're not going to break anything down on this chart. No trades today, man. It's been a heck of a week trying to get into some trades, but what did I just do? Let's see what's going on over here. We've got 164 followers on our TikTok. We have 5 on our YouTube. Man, we are rocking and a rolling on the TikTok. I'm trying to see if it's worth it putting up. No, I'm not gonna mess with that. I was gonna say I want to show my. I can do it here. Cody FuturesTrader right there. You see right here, we have 5 whole subscribers. 5 with 13 videos. Ah, that's awesome. I love editing these videos and pushing out content. Alright, oh, we got up to 91 views, baby. Let's see what's going on.
There's people out there that are just working harder than everybody else, and they're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
And that's their grind. You know.
How are we going to respond to Cynthia with the clap, clap, claps? With the clap, clap, clap. Smiley face. Bam. Okay. Well, no content, but yet you almost have more followers than me. Well, I probably should get up off people's stuff here. Okay. Well, I think that's it for Theory Thursday. Okay. We're gonna post a little bit more content today. I appreciate all the views that I had today and the likes. Thank you. Alright, I guess I'm out the door. I hope you have a great day if you're still watching, and have a good one.